Right now we're here in China. We're doing a world tour of China, basically, trying to introduce my new supplement line, Ronnie Copeland's Signature Series. We got about 4 products out right now that we're, trying to get everybody to at least try. You need energy and stuff like that to help the body grow, and that's what our products do. It gives you energy. One of our main supplements called Mile Bits gives you energy to work out. And of course, when guys go to the gym to work out, they're trying to gain muscle, and of course, this helps to give you a lot of energy to do that. And of course, our muscle builder is actually our protein supplement called Proantium. And like, nah, that's okay. I don't want to compete because I heard those guys take steroids. And I just got on with the police department, and I don't want to get in no trouble. Yeah, it's very possible because I'm a living example. I was one of the guys that did it because. Remember, I worked full time for the police department the whole time, so they always drug tested us and made sure we didn't take any drugs. So that was the main reason why I didn't want to become a bodybuilder, because I thought, these guys take drugs. There's no way that I could, compete with them if they're on drugs and I'm not. But like I said, I went to the world championships and I competed professionally and won all those shows as a professional without taking any drugs. So I'm a living example, that it could be done without all the drugs and stuff. We're doing a world tour of China, basically, trying to introduce my new supplement line, Ronnie Copeland's Signature Series. We got about 4 products out right now that we're, trying to get everybody to at least.
So the question is, again, is Kinobody? Is he full natty, brah? Is he full natty or is he a fake natty? There's a great video, I'll link it down below. Simeon. He does a 17-minute video and sort of analyzes Kinobody's responses, his body language. It's like a CIA interrogation. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I don't hate Kinobody. I find it entertaining. He uses the Lance Armstrong and the Marion Jones lines. I've never taken drugs. I don't even know much about them. I've never tested positive. I've had no spike in performance in the last 5 years, and I just done it slowly. So he uses the exact same fucking lines as Marion Jones and Lance. It's like a little book, a little manual. It's like, what I was saying, if someone's asking me about fake natty tip 101, just deny everything, say did it really slowly. Fake natty tip 47, pretend you don't know anything about any gear. Gear doesn't even work. I'm reading the fake natty Bible here. It's hilarious. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. You see that? Still got these little boxes sitting around. This is Sussman 250. This is all you have to take, mate, for fucking fake natty gains. One of these once a week. It's a little shot. You won't even feel it if you use a little small needle there. And my question is, why wouldn't someone take one of these once a week? That's all you need to do. You will get, and if you're training hard, you will get in fucking incredible gains. Right? Why wouldn't someone take that? It's totally legal because you can get it from any doctor really fucking easy. Really, if you got half a brain. So if you take one of them once a week. I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying that's the hypothetical out there. Why wouldn't someone do that? If their goal is to drive a Lamborghini and have all this money and have all these houses and have this image, why wouldn't you take something like that that's legal? It's incredibly safe. Low dosage is incredibly safe. It's safer to take that stuff than for women to be on the contraceptive pill. And that's not my biased opinion. That's the World Health Organization saying that. So why wouldn't these young guys out there who want to build their social currency by having hella aesthetics? Because when you have that, you sell fucking anything you touch pretty much, especially if you're female. And we see plenty of women in the scene, using steroids at low dosages. Everyone thinks if you use steroids, you become this monster. That's high dose. If you're just doing low dosage, man, you get hella aesthetics. There's like the natural scene, which everyone's on the gear, but they don't take so much. So they make it look sort of believable for the noobs. And you get people saying, but I worked for a bricklayer and he was swole as and he never set foot in a gym and he was just huge. Hey, he wasn't on fucking gear. If you're a bricklayer and you're on Sus 250, you're going to work so much motherfucking harder. You're going to recover better and you're going to build some swole gains. So all these people out there saying, but I know someone who didn't take steroids. How do you know they didn't take steroids? How do you know? How do you know? You don't know. People are just so gullible and so dumb. Why wouldn't... The question to ask, not is such and such on gear? Ask the question to yourself. Why wouldn't they? They care about their health? It's pretty healthy, low dosage, bro. It's healthy than eating meat. I don't know anyone who got heart attack from steroids. It would be more the too much, plus the meat and the fucking dairy and the dehydration, the thrombosis. Obviously, you've got to keep an eye on your health, your red blood cell count, don't get too thick, but it's definitely, if let's say I was in a prison, hypothetical again, and they said, look, durianrider, you got to take sus 250 once a week or once a fortnight and train, or we're going to feed you meat. What are you going to do? I'm going to give me the sus, give me the weights, bro. I'm going to get some fucking prison gains. Can you get steroids in prison? Yes, you motherfucking can. I've had plenty of friends in prison long term tell me, yeah, you can get it. You can get it if you're locked up in the US, in Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Deutsch, Indonesia. You can get pretty much anything you want if you have connections and you want to bend over in the soap. Drop the soap a bit. If you drop the soap, you'll be able to cope.
Get prison gains.
If you drop the soap, you'll be able to cope, get the gains, bro. Simple as that. If you're willing to drop the soap, man, you pretty much get anything in priz. And that's the reality of it, man. So ask the question, why wouldn't these guys do it? Why wouldn't they? And why would they admit? Now, I'm not saying Keno's on the gas. I'm just sharing my opinion, obviously. But why would someone admit, yeah, guys, look, I'm on it. Don't buy my ebook, because all the teen noobs go, I'm not going to buy his ebook because he's on the gas. I'm going to buy the other fake native's ebook because he's all natural. So you have to motherfucking lie. So don't think these guys are criminals because they lie. It's just a marketing model, man. The whole supplement fitness industry is based on bullshit. It's based on athletes doping, even in cycling, man. The most famous bike brands were the companies who sponsored the best dopers, pretty much, man. You know? And if you look at Trek or Nike, how many people they've sponsored? Shara Dopa, Andre Agassi, Marion Jones, Lance Armstrong. They made billions off backs of dopers. Every single famous sports brand. That's why Nike's number one, because they just had the better dopers winning bigger events. And everyone loves a champion. Champions get laid and paid. So if we think people are going to so if you think people are going to be honest about it, you're an idiot. If you think people wouldn't do it, you're an idiot as well. You're just a noob. You're the person who is easier to fool than convince you've been fooled. And that's what makes up probably 99% of society. Most people gave me so much shit for saying, you're just jealous of Lance Armstrong doing that. He just trains harder than you know. He started racing when he was 10, and he did. And I wasn't jealous of Lance. I wasn't hating. I was just stating the fact, stating my opinion. I believe Lance isn't full natty bra. And even when the truth came out, maybe a couple of people said, oh, you're right, Harley. Most of them just said, oh, you're just a fucking doing on it, you know? People just couldn't hack it. Even with Floyd Landers, I remember being on a vegan forum, and I said, Floyd's on the gas, he's probably going to get popped. And people just flamed me. And then a few days later, they're like, oh, you're right. I'm always fucking right. And again, you don't have to agree with me, but you're still going to be fucking wrong, because you're still a fucking noob. You're still fucking gullible. You still believe in fantasies. You still, you watch too much fiction, man. You play too many video games. You fap off to your parents' Wi-Fi account too much, man. All right? Once you get out in the real world and hang out with some fucking top-level athletes, go to fucking certain parties, get on gear yourself and understand, oh, shit, this is what it's about. It's a whole different reality, motherfuckers. All right? So that's the reality. And again, Kinobody, he denied my request for a carbon isotope ratio testosterone test. You put it in the comments of Power Simmons' video before he deletes them, before Kinobody gets rid of them. He goes, oh, I'll do that, dude. I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. You know, I'm a bit busy. I'll get back to you. He never got back to me. And that was like a couple of months ago or whatever. And then I read the comments, it's just, if doing a lot of posts on my test, I might do it. But I'm pretty busy and it's hard to do. And it's like, no. If I'm claiming full natty, like if someone said to me, you're on EPO, or one, my performances aren't good enough to be on EPO, and two, let's say they were, and I was fucking stringent about that, but EPO's shit test anyway, because it's so easy for me to put up a fake EPO result test, because I can do the EPO, cycle off, and in 2 days I'm clean. So, but with steroids, anabolics, when you do a carbon isotope ratio testosterone test, your glow time could be weeks and months. All right, so that is why the Olympics don't use it as the number one test, because too many people would get pinged. So they use it as like a secondary test to test the B sample, and only occasionally. It's very motherfucking rare that a high-profile athlete, it's almost never, gets tested with a carbon isotope ratio testosterone test as a number one test. They say, it's too expensive. And then they pretend, we're serious about cleaning the sport. They're not. No one's fucking serious about cleaning anything up. It's just a big omerta. It's a big money spinner. You got to spin it so you win it. When big people get popped, most of the time, it's because they owned up themselves. Lance Armstrong, Marion Jones. This Shara Dopa case is quite interesting. I think there's a bit of corruption going on there. Maybe she didn't pay the bribe or whatever. But end of the day, in my opinion, is Kinobody full natty bra?